What's up, Smile Squad? For those of you that are joining me for the first time, my name is Amber Smiles Jones. This channel is usually a little bit more on the silly side, hence the name of the channel. But every now and then, I do think it's important that I use my platform to discuss certain issues. I don't always, because honestly, I didn't think my views really mattered, especially on this platform, which is why I decided to make this video. So, welcome to the rainbow table. You get that's a play off of the red table? Okay. The purpose of this video is for me to share how I feel on this particular subject. I'm not sure if you guys saw Jade's video, Jade Fox. I'm not sure if you guys saw her video about the racial divide between, well, specifically lesbian creators. Let me just say this bitch was hitting some points, okay? And it was something that I've always kind of felt. YouTube has already shown me many times that Black content doesn't really trend, and neither does the LGBTQIA content. But when it does, it's usually the white content. Because this is professionally silly, I'll call it the Wonder Bread content, or as Jade like to call it, the Willies. You have to check out the video. Link is down below in the description box. I will say this, all jokes aside, I really do feel left out on YouTube. I've had a YouTube channel for about 12 years, and to be honest with you, I didn't really get consistent with it till about 5 years ago. But I've got under 10,000 subscribers, so I'm what they call a small creator. I've noticed what's trending on YouTube and what's suggested, and it is not LGBTQIA content. Some people like to blame it on YouTube's algorithm, and I guess it does share a little bit of the blame, but it's up to us as creators to lift each other up. And that's just my opinion on that. There's plenty of YouTube for all of us, guys. That could be another reason why Jay felt that it was necessary for her to make the video that she did. I don't know, maybe she wanted to inform those who are most likely too privileged to even realize that there's a problem. And she did name a few white lesbian YouTubers in the video. And a couple of them even responded in comments or responded by making their own video. And I must say, the videos that I could find, I was very pleased with what they had to say. They seemed to acknowledge their lack of accountability. And I just really hope that they're able to follow their words with action, is what I'm hoping for. If you're a white lesbian YouTuber, there's probably a good chance you're not watching this anyway. But if you are, have you seen Jade's video? Do you care? And if you do you plan to do something about it? So there was something else that Jade pointed out that I recognized, but I never really addressed myself, which, I'll admit I'm ashamed of that now. But so, first of all, thank you, Jade, for inspiring me to make this video and speak out about it, because I honestly didn't think I mattered enough for me to even post a video like this. Like what Jade said, the people getting the views and the likes and the clout and the money are, the white LGBTQIA creators. And they're invited to speak at events that the Black LGBT community fought and died for. What I mean by that is, if you know your LGBT history, then you know that the Black LGBT community has a lot to do with the rights that we currently have. It's not a lot of them, but we got same-sex marriage. Listen, we're doing the best we can. I honestly feel like the name Marsha P. Johnson and the word Stonewall riots probably says a lot. Just read a little bit. And saying that, she's mentioning that there are a lot of white LGBT YouTubers, especially the white lesbians and white gay men is what I'm saying mostly of. They are the ones who are being invited to speak on these events. They're the ones being paid all the advertisements during Pride Month. They're the ones who are getting paid, to do these things. Meanwhile, the Black LGBTQIA creators are kind of being ignored, unless it's Black History Month. This is like literally the first thing that Jade mentioned in that video. And as a small creator, I have only been invited to one YouTube event, and that was an LGBT dinner event that I even made a vlog about it a couple years ago. But my experience is going to be a little bit different from Jade's. I'm a smaller creator than she is, so I'm not experiencing the same things that she's experiencing at the same levels. But I will tell you this, when I watch Playlist Live or VidCon and all the other YouTube events that are online. I mean, because let's be honest, I cannot afford to actually go to these events. So I'm looking at the panel and they're speaking on LGBT topics, and it's very rare that I see black faces that are talking about this. You know, I see a lot of white lesbians, as I said, a lot of white men, but a lot of white gay men, but not a lot of people who look like me. Now, clearly, my small creator ass is unknown as fuck, and that's okay. I mean, is it because of my race, my gender, my sexuality? Is it the way I look in general, or do my videos just suck? I don't really know, honestly. But I do know that everything seems to be segregated, even on YouTube, even on social media. You know what? Let's go to YouTube right now. Let's go to YouTube right now, and we'll go into the search bar, and we'll type in lesbian YouTubers, and let's see what the fuck pops up, okay? Okay. All right, lesbian YouTubers. Clicking that in. Okay, check this out. I'm looking at this, and now honestly, if Jade had not made the video that I'm talking about, her black ass would not be even on the top 10, I promise you that. You scroll here, it's mostly white. Now because Jade made that video, she's trending, and I'm happy for her. But look at that. Unless it's not Jade right now. This is what I'm seeing. There's one. That's like 3 years ago, though. Then a lot of... Excuse me, CNN. Move. You know, look at this. You know, we way at the bottom, you know? And even so, there are still a lot more white lesbian YouTubers. You know, some of these I haven't even heard of. If it wasn't for Jay's video, I wouldn't have heard of Rose and Rosie. But yeah, I think they're from London, I believe. And then there's, who is this? Kiara Graves. Never heard of her, but she's doing very well, it seems. DZO_MVS. Not sure what that is, but they're the ones doing Best Lesbian YouTubers. That was done a year ago. I promise you, nobody in there is black. Haven't seen it, but I can almost promise you that. Brianne Williamson, she actually was one of the YouTubers who responded to Jay's video. A lot of respect to her for doing that. And so did Rose and Rosie. They also spoke up about this. Who was this? Karen and Skylar. Another Ellie Hill. I kind of know her through Stevie, but not very well. Let me see. Now This Is Living. Love is Love. Why is my Alexa going off? Oh, my Siri's going up. Calm down. Lauren, let me see. Lauren Eloise. What Wiegand Did Next. Jess Stevens. These are all gorgeous, pretty white women. I'm sure they have no idea who the fuck I am. My YouTube life is just as horrible as my dating life. It does not exist. So Jade Fox decided to make this video to bring awareness to this. She even mentioned a few white lesbian creators in hopes that they will understand and maybe even spread the message of what's going on. And they did. And I was even touched by what they had to say. They said they hadn't noticed that this was a problem and admitted to not even thinking of us in the past, in the Smash or past challenges, you know, or even collaborating with us. If you don't know what the Smash or past challenges is, it's pretty much where you would have photographs of like celebrities or YouTubers or people you know, and you would say smash or pass. It's really barbaric, but I've never been mentioned in one. So, smash or pass. No, don't tell me. Shut up. Now, I will tell you this. I agree with Jade when she said that the white lesbians don't really see the point in collaborating with us. It's not because they're racist or anything like that, but our channels just don't do as well as quickly as theirs does because we aren't white. So let's be honest, most of YouTube is run by white people and watched by white people inside of white America. What do you expect? And that's why it's so confusing and annoying when people get pissed off when black people or the LGBT community create their own Twitter or their own YouTube or their marches or what have you. Because we feel ignored as fuck. That's why. Okay? We don't create these groups to exclude you. We create them so we can feel included in shit that you exclude us from. That is why we have fucking YouTube Black. Hello? And in YouTube's Black defense, The only reason they don't know I exist is because I'm a small creator. It's got nothing to do with me being black. I hope. So another amazing point that Jade made about black creators only mattering during Black History Month, or black LGBT creators only mattering during Pride Month is that y'all, do y'all understand that we are alive the other 10 months of the year? Y'all get that? Okay, I just thought I'd bring that back. But as a black person in this world, I already have to work 10 times as hard just to be recognized, you know. And then the same goes for this platform. And then you add on the fact that I'm a lesbian too. Hello. I work my ass off and I still can't manage to get ahead or even catch up. So it's a pain in the ass. And I've been asked by a few of my subscribers many times, like, why don't I discuss more lesbian topics? And I always respond with, well, you know, this channel isn't really about that. I don't want to be stuck in the box and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, the real reason was I didn't think my opinion mattered. I didn't. I just didn't. I was already a small creator. Every time I had gay content, you know, it was demonetized, you know, it was shadow banned. So I could never get those videos out there. You know, and as a small creator, I already don't make much with my YouTube videos. On average, I probably do about $4 a month, and I don't even see those unless my AdSense meets $100 total. And I've received that payment 3 different times in the last 5 years that I've been consistent with my YouTube channel. So, well, I mean, I know that may not mean a lot to you, but what is the point in spending so much time and effort and energy on making a video when it would not only be demonetized, but it'll be shadow banned and not even suggested to others. So no one's going to see the message that you have to put out anyway. Shadow banning is a real thing, y'all. Pay attention. Anyway, the point is I felt silenced. I was chasing the narrative that I thought would work best with YouTube. Fast forward, that's still a problem that I'm trying to tackle. Of course, being black and alive in America, I'm very used to being the minority everywhere I go, including social media. So support black creators and black LGBTQIA creators, and you will find that we are a lot of fun. We're intelligent, informative, and silly as fuck. We're fun. You'll love it. You'll love us. Support us for more than 2 months out of the year. Okay? Yeah. Shout out to Jade Fox, first of all, for having the ovaries to bring this shit to light. Okay? And even call out a few white lesbian YouTubers and getting them to acknowledge what's going on. You know, that's like the first step right there. And also shout out to those YouTubers who decided to respond in a video and speaking on this matter. Now, I did mention a few YouTuber names when I was scrolling through my iPad. I've never seen their channels, and my algorithm is probably just like theirs. I watch black lesbian YouTubers, so my algorithm, it suggests black YouTubers, you know, black lesbian YouTubers, which I'm sure it's the same for them, except the difference between me and them, we'll say stereotypically, is that I'm aware of the white lesbian YouTubers, but they're not aware of me. And a lot of them I would smash. I mean that in the most respectable way possible. If you haven't seen Jade's video, make sure you go ahead and check that out. The link is down below. If you are a white lesbian YouTuber, please comment below and let me know what you think about this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? How do you feel about this? If you know any white lesbian YouTubers, hit them up and ask them how they feel about the situation. Were they aware this was an issue? Do they care? Are they willing to address it? I'm just really curious as to how far we can go with this, because one thing that I've learned in 2020, other than this year fucking sucks, is that people can surprise you. It is possible for people to change. It is possible for people to evolve. So they just need to sometimes be informed and shown different ideologies and different things that they've never even considered before. You know, and that's one of the best parts about social media. You know, I think the only silver lining of this quarantine and these stay-at-home orders that we've had the last few months is that our eyes have been opened to a lot of the things that's going on around us, because we've been stuck at home looking at our phones. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to bring some light to, I guess, an annoyingly dark situation. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead, click the thumbs up button to support this video and this channel. I am hoping that YouTube does not demonetize this video because I will be using the LGBT hashtag. I don't normally use that often to tag my YouTube videos because they usually shadow ban me, so let's see what happens. If you haven't already, do me a favor and click that subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I post my new weekly videos. By the way, click that notification bell that is next to the subscribe button so you will actually be notified. Oh, guys, before I end this, I want to tell you guys, for those of you who have been watching the Professionally Silly channel religiously for the past few years, or I guess I should say for the past few months, I have started a new mini-series called Paranormal Blacktivity, and I decided to make it its own YouTube channel, Paranormal Blacktivity, where I will take my black ass to scary, haunted, and/or abandoned locations to do paranormal investigation to determine whether a spot is haunted or if it's just a crack of shit. I have not seen a lot of black YouTubers doing paranormal videos, at least not as a series, and I have definitely not seen any black lesbian YouTubers doing this. So I am hoping that I can become the first, maybe that I know of, trending black LGBT paranormal investigator. Ow! So I haven't posted any videos on that particular channel yet, but on this channel I do have 9 videos from 9 Paranormal Blacktivity adventures that we've had so far, and you can go ahead and check those out. But eventually they will be on the newer channel with more new, amazing, creepy, ghostly investigations. All right, guys, that being said, I'll see you in the next one. I even go on haunted adventures and visit abandoned and haunted locations with my ghost investigating equipment with my new series called Paranormal Blacktivity. Are there any spirits on this bridge with us right now? If you're here, can you turn the rods, both rods, to one direction? Oh my God! It followed us! Man, you just gone, just took off. Is that a shoe?
Oh.
Is that a flip-flop, bro?
I don't know if it's me just getting paranoid or what, but I immediately felt heavier.
Oh! Oh, there you go.
This is what they do on TV.
Yeah, that's what they do. Turn to the left 3 times. Yeah, that's it.
To the left, to the left.
That was weird. Cliff Montgomery, Marilyn Monroe, are you here with us right now? Rita. How many spirits are with us right now? Mayonnaise and toothpicks.